Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading of Ghosts from the Great Mystery series. Today's chapter, Phantom Transport. Let's get started. Among the most spectacular and mysterious phantoms are the ghostly vehicles, trains, ships, and aeroplanes that are seen around the world. Most investigators explain ghosts as the souls of the dead, or as recordings of highly emotional moments. However, machines have no soul and are incapable of feeling emotion. Whatever causes the spectral transports to appear must be a different kind of phenomenon. One of the most famous of these ghosts is the Flying Dutchman. Stories concerning this phantom ship have been told for nearly 3 centuries. It is said that the ghost is that of a Dutch merchant ship captained by a man named Van der Decken. Trying to reach the East Indies, the ship ran into a terrible storm, and Van der Decken cursed both God and the devil in his anger. For this sin, it is said Van der Decken is doomed to sail the seas forever in his ancient ship. Such a romantic tale could easily be dismissed as a legend, were it not for the fact that many respectable people have reported sighting the Flying Dutchman. On the 11th of June 1881, Prince George, later King George V, was serving on HMS Inconstant in the Pacific Ocean. On a clear night, he and 12 other men saw a large old sailing ship drift just 200 meters off their bows. The strange ship was ablaze with a red light that seemed to glow from every part of her hull and masts. After being in view for some time, the ship vanished, as if the light had suddenly been switched off. The Flying Dutchman is by no means the only phantom ship to sail the seas. On Christmas Day in 1752, the Palatine ran aground off Block Island near the U.S. state of Rhode Island. Local fishermen rescued the people on board the ship, but accidentally set fire to the ship in doing so. As the blazing wreck drifted out to sea, a woman was spotted on board. She screamed for help, but nobody could reach her in time. Many people have reported seeing the ghost of the blazing ship over the years. Equally tragic is the ghost of the Lady Loverbund, which was wrecked on the Goodwin Sands in the English Channel in 1748. It has been seen on the sands several times since. Ghostly trains have also been seen from time to time. A ghost train is reported to have appeared regularly on the Central Railway in Albany, New York. It was witnessed appearing each year on April 27th for several years starting in 1866. Almost everyone recognized the train. It was the spitting image of the funeral train of assassinated President Lincoln, which had passed through on its way from Washington to Illinois. For years afterwards, railway workers gathered at the side of the tracks on the evening of April 27th to watch the sad phantom train pass through. The most perplexing phantom of the road is the ghostly bus, which once featured in a British court case. Late one night in 1936, a car crashed in St. Mark's Road in Kensington, London, and the driver was killed. At the coroner's court, the only witness from the accident was asked to state what he saw. Reluctantly, the man stated that the bus driver had swerved to avoid the Phantom No. 7 bus. Though the coroner did not really believe this tale of a ghost bus, dozens of people wrote in to say that they had also seen the bus on other occasions. It was usually reported as speeding along St. Mark's Road after dark. All the interior lights of the Phantom were said to be switched on, but neither passengers nor driver could be seen. One employee of the bus company even said he had seen the bus arrive at the depot and then vanish. After alterations were made to St. Mark's Road, the bus stopped haunting the area. Even more up to date than ghostly buses and cars are the aeroplanes that have been reported haunting the skies. In recent years, several people have seen a wartime Wellington bomber flying low along the Tyre Valley in central Wales. Squadrons flying Wellingtons trained in this area during the Second World War, but no such plane has flown for many years. The strange nature of the Phantom machines has prompted some investigators to suggest a novel origin for these ghosts. Since machines cannot have souls or emotions, it is said that witnesses might be looking through some kind of window in time. The ghost, the theory says, is a real object, but is seen in two times at once. This argument can be followed to explain the appearances of several other types of ghost, particularly the phantom reenactments of events. However, if this were the case, we might expect people to see into the future. The crew of the Wellington bomber should have seen houses and buildings constructed since the war. No crews of Wellington bombers or any other plane that flew during the Second World War made such a report. Well, that's, not sure what to say about this. This is certainly puzzling. We'll have to really think about this. Anyway, that would be all for today. I'll see you all next time. See ya!